And still no direct comment from the Israelis about these talks, about this extension, but we have heard from the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. He did release a video statement just a little while ago, vowing that Israel will continue to fight this war once this pause is over. He says that we will achieve our goals, and that is to defeat Hamas, to bring our hostages home. But look, an anonymous Israeli official very close to these talks did come out to say just a little earlier that there are enough women and children that Hamas is holding to actually be able to extend this ceasefire for a further 2 to 3 days. Now, also, Robin, we do have some news about these hostages being held inside the Gaza Strip. The Israeli Defence Forces has released a statement with regards to the youngest captive, that is a 10-month-old baby, Kafir Bibas, and his 4-year-old brother Ariel and their mother. Hamas came out a little bit earlier to say that these 3 family members are dead. It says that they were killed in an airstrike before this truce went into effect. Now, this is unverified, and they haven't released any evidence to actually back this up. But look, the IDF says it has spoken to the family. It is notifying the relatives of this family and will continue to support them. It says it is investigating and will bring more evidence, more information when it has it.
And Sarah, we are now beginning to hear from some of those hostages who've been released. What have they been saying about their time in captivity?
Well, look, the latest statement we heard was an 85-year-old woman. She says she was being kept underground by Hamas. She said that on her 3rd to 4th day of captivity, the hostages were visited by the head of Hamas in the Gaza Strip, Yahya Sinwar. She said she didn't hold back her thoughts, her words. She said, "You must be ashamed of yourself." Now, we've heard from some other hostages also, and 74-year-old woman says that it wasn't too bad at the beginning in terms of what they were given to eat, but she said as the situation got worse, then their rations ran out. She also says they were forced to sleep on plastic chairs in an extremely stuffy room. Now, we've also heard from a few relatives indirectly from these child captives. The aunt of a 12-year-old French-Israeli boy, she came out to tell French television that when he arrived in Gaza, everyone beat him. She also said that Hamas fighters forced children to watch these videos of the atrocities of October 7. Well, we heard from the father also of this little Irish girl, Emily Hand. He says that they were forced to be quiet while they were in captivity. He says that now she only talks in whispers and she cries herself to sleep. So, look, I'm sure we will hear more of this testimony as more hostages are released in the coming days.
Sarah, thank you very much. Our correspondent Sarah Coates in Tel Aviv.